personal assistant. Basically did that for quite a while. My partner Alonzo, Chipotle manager, right? So we're just basically two ordinary kids wanting to do life, right? And as many of you know, before, Alonzo and I were doing the business separately, right? I was doing the business separately. I know how to recruit, I know how to produce, I know how to get people off to a faster, and same thing with my partner Alonzo. And we were actually competing a lot when we were not in business together yet. And then guess what? He fell in love with me, and everything has changed, right? That's my story. I'm gonna hold on to my story. Alonzo and I, we have been together for quite some time, but come February this year, that's when we actually merged, our business together, and that's the best decision we have ever made. And see, I want to give you guys hope, right? I mean, if you knew me before Primerica, I was the shyest person you can ever talk to, right? I'd rather be in the corner with my phone, don't talk to me, talk to my hand, right? That was me before Primerica. So I'm talking to the shy people right now, right? And, coming into this business, I knew that I needed to change, right? I knew that I needed to get out of my comfort zone. And so guess what? Guess what I did?
What?
I went ahead and talked to a lot of people, right? And thousands, right? Coach Ash taught us how to cold market prospecting. I basically talked to everybody, right? And before too, I was so afraid to go on kitchen table by myself, sit downs by myself. Guess what? I went to a lot of kitchen tables and sit downs by myself.
Yeah.
And guess what? Did I mess it up? Oh boy, God knows how many million times I messed it up, right? But guess what? That's how I learned. That's how we all learn, right? And guess what? English is my second language. You probably can't even understand my English right now. Alonzo and we didn't have formal education. We were not nurses. We were not engineers, right? So I want to give you guys hope that if these two extraordinary kids can do it, that you guys can do it as well.
Yeah.
Right? Not too long ago, I just came from the Philippines, right? They call me Fab, fresh out of the boat. It's really not the boat, it's the plane who got me here, right? But they call me Fab. My partner, he was born and raised in South Central, right? So if we can do it, two ordinary kids can do it, you guys can do it as well. I mean, thank goodness to our coaches, Ash and Sahars, who didn't baby us in this business, right? They told us exactly what we needed to do, and we get it done. And did we like everything that they said? Of course no, right? We wanted to kill them for the most part. We love them for sure. We'll go to war with them, right, in the front. But, that's exactly what you guys needed to do. We love them, never disrespected them. With that, let me give it up to my hot and sexy partner, Mr. King Solomon!
Yo, Makanvand Retreat, how we doing, baby? Man, first and foremost, that's all give it up to God, right? For bringing us here, right? I just want to say all glory goes to the Most High, right? All glory goes to the Most High. I just want to give a shout out to our coaches, Ash and Sahar, Alex Makanvand, we're just representing the TC, hierarchy, the Makanvand hierarchy, right? What I want to talk to you guys about today is, I just want to talk to you guys about you're on the right track right now, right? You guys are meant to be here right now, right? It says, this is all a part of God's plan. It says in Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, right? Plans not to harm you, but plans to give you a future, right?
Yeah.
Man, I'm getting a little emotional right now because, man, I'm fired up, right? And it said in Isaiah 60:22, a little one shall become 1,000, right? Picture Alex. He might just say, oh, I'm just this little guy, right? But look at this whole room right here, right? So let's give Alex a round of applause for that, right? And guess what? When it's God's time to move in your life, guess what? He's going to move into your life no matter what. I was born and raised in South Central Los Angeles. I was raised around gang violence, guys. Before Primerica, my mom, she got shot, The bullet is still in her, And when I came into Primerica, I just wanted to be in a safe environment. I just wanted to be in a safe environment. I used to take 3 metros and 2 buses from South Central Los Angeles just to get to the office in Pasadena, right?
Let's go!
right? So guess what? When I came on board, I see my coaches asking so hard, right? It took me 3 years to get licensed, guys.
Yeah.
Right? 3 years to get licensed, but so what? Because I knew God made me go to the things that He had to make me go through. Because guess what? You know, I wrote down so I don't forget, right? You know, check this out. Somebody's waiting on you to change. Somebody's waiting on you to get to the next level. Somebody's watching you guys, right? You know, I'm getting a little emotional. I want to recognize this person right here, right? Sherelle, stand up. You guys, this is my niece right here. She became #1 yesterday in base shop recruiting in this year.
Yeah. DC.
She was born with cancer. And I knew for a fact that my sister, she has 7 kids. She's the oldest. And I knew for a fact that somebody in my family had to step up and change his ways. Somebody had to step up and change his ways. Not for me, for other people. Why? Because I know, hey look, God wants you guys to be somebody. You can sit down, Sherelle. God really wants you guys to be somebody. When God wants you in a place, He wants you in a place. See, I remember my first retreat. I remember I was a restaurant manager for Chipotle, but my coaches, they were like, hey look, there's a retreat coming up. And I think that year we had a retreat, and the next month we had convention in Atlanta, right? Talk about income, talking about barely making it. I had to ask my mom, I had to ask my dad for money, right? Great thing that they supported me. Great thing that they supported me. I was like, hey look, I don't know about anything, but these people in Pasadena, they're talking about they got a retreat, and I need to be there. They told me I need to be there, so I need to be there, right? So maybe it was you that, hey look, spent your last dollar on coming to an event like this, right? Maybe it was you that was undecisive and saying, you know what, should I really go to that event? You know what, I don't even want to go to that event, right? But hey look, you're here because God placed you here, right? Give yourself a round of applause for that, right? You know? And now it's not even about me and Spency anymore, right? We took ourselves out the equation now. Now it's about our team right now, right? We have a phenomenal team. DC, dominating champs, you know? And at the end of the day, we're just a great reflection of them, right? We're not up here just because of Alonzo and Spency, right? We're up here because we have some great individuals, hey look, that decided to actually, hey look, follow our vision. Right? You guys got to start planting seeds. Start planting the vision for not only for yourself, but make the vision so big that your whole team can fit in it. Right? Because at the end of the day, look at Alex Makanvand. We might, see Alex Makanvand right here by himself, but it feels so different standing on the stage looking at what Alex has done, not only for us, but for everybody in this room right here. That being said, guys, do not give up on your goals and dreams, right? Because guess what? If you really want to be somebody here in this business, you guys can be somebody if you guys let it. You guys with me on that? Now, with that being said, I don't want to take up too much time, but with that being said, let's bring up multi-millionaire Alex